Hello, hello, this is Cara, and I am back with another Crafty Christmas video. This one's pretty short and sweet. I am making some clusters to go in my Christmas melody journal. I'm using some scraps of Tim Holtz paper, some lace, ribbon, and some stickers I found on Amazon that have musical instruments, which are perfect to go with the Christmas melody kit. So I'm just gonna I was sitting and watching Netflix and making some clusters and just adding different layers and textures to the clusters. And then eventually I don't think I do in this video, but I might not have recorded it, but I did add them to the journal, and I will do a full flip through of the journal. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sell this journal on Etsy. If you're interested, message me. We can chat. Or once I'm done with a few other journals, I will take some pictures and have it listed pretty soon. So for this one, I layered up some lace and then a piece of the Tim Holtz paper. I thought that was kind of fun. Again, texture and more of the stickers. And then another thing I think is nice to have are die cuts that you've done at a previous time that you just kind of have on hand. So I have a little bag of die cuts that I did probably, I don't even, last year? I'm not really sure. And they had some little bits and pieces in the bag, and so it was nice to just have that available so that I didn't have to pull out my die cutting machine and do all the die cutting and then all this other stuff. I already had bits and pieces ready to go. I think that's a really helpful way, especially if you're doing something kind of like this using leftover bits with making clusters. Instead, yeah, I just think it makes the flow of the process more enjoyable. I wish I was better at organizing the pieces that I cut out at a previous time. It's always like, where did I put those? Yeah. But Christmas stuff tends to go back in the Christmas bucket, so it's not doesn't get as lost as some other different things that I have. And then I find it at a totally random time when I'm not even needing them or thinking about it, and then when I do want it, I don't know where I put them. I really like this one. I think this one is my favorite cluster that I made. Just kind of like the horizontal, it's kind of fun. And then I'm deciding if I want to do another horizontal, but I think I make it small and just to make a mini cluster. And I really like the really small clusters. I think they're really cute. And it's just a nice little pop on a page. It's not overwhelming. So if you wanted to still do journaling, you can. I just think it adds a nice little something. I know Artie Mays makes lots of little clusters, and I just love hers. She's the cluster queen. Love how she makes her clusters. All right, and then I think this is the last one that I make, and I'm using a Tim Holtz vocab card, a scrap again, inked it up, and this time I'm adding a little seam binding. Oh, and my glue. Oh my goodness, it was exploding. Yikes. And I think I added a small instrument to this one. Yep, little saxophone. A little ink. And I think that is the last of the small clusters. And then I'm also going to make one other thing, and like I said, I had some die cuts that I cut out last year, and they were also in the bag, and I thought, oh, these would be really fun to add to the book. So they're gold frames, which goes right along with the look of the kit, and then added some of this maroonish, burgundy-ish paper. And it could still be used as a frame if you had a small picture, or a quote or something could go inside this frame, but I thought it was just a fun little addition to the little envelope. Yeah, and I think that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.